Here we are at our project in Kallista, where we've built a high-performance home for Emily and Hugh.
Hi, my name's Hugh.
And I'm Emily, and we built a high-performance home with Kingcraft here in Kallista.
Emily and Hugh came to us with the concept of building a passive house, which we hadn't done before, so we were pretty excited to try our first one.
When we looked around at different builders, some were quite reluctant to take on a project like this because it was new and novel and quite different. Kingcraft were really excited to try something new.
Yeah, they were willing to work with us and really collaborate and wanted to evolve their building practice.
The incentive for us to learn how to build passive or high-performance homes is so that we can start implementing these building processes in our future builds.
I guess we really wanted to bring high-performance home, passive home principles into our house to reduce the energy consumption of our house and have a more comfortable house in the longer term.
So this project was a collaboration between us, Emily and Hugh, and quite a few new suppliers and trades that would help us achieve this high-performance home.
The exciting thing about this project is that we felt it's the future of building. We still do think it's the future of building, and there'll be more and more houses built in this way.
So because Emily and Hugh were so passionate about sustainability, they chose not to use any concrete through the entire build process.
We wanted to look into other solutions other than lots and lots of concrete here, and we found surefoot footings.
That designed and produced a system that uses absolutely no concrete but dissipates the load of the house to the foundations underneath without requiring concrete. And that's where Eli from Surefoot was absolutely awesome. We went out, had a chat with them, we brought our plans with us. They came up with a solution, they design it, they engineer it. So we built the entire house out of Surefoot. We didn't use any concrete at all in the whole build. So the items that we weren't sure about, we ended up doing courses, and we got experts in to educate us and our trades to make sure that we could have a chance at building a passive designed home.
And Kingcraft just worked really well with all of those professionals, and we're really keen to learn and really keen to liaise with them in order to meet those targets as best they could.
We ended up learning a lot of new techniques and processes through this build, and we'll be using them on all projects moving forward.
So the intention of the build was to be a high performance home. We had a criteria of 3 air changes per hour, but for us we took that as a bit of a challenge to try and get the passive rating. So we met all the criteria. We built the house as we would with a passive home. So I think we ended up with 0.6 air changes, and we were contracted to 3 air changes an hour. So we really wanted to try and push ourselves and see how far we could get. So to achieve it at the end was vindication for all the hard work that we put in during the build.
By the time we finished this project, I was really proud with our crew. To achieve the level of performance in this home that we did was the first time that we've really worked on a high performance or passive home. So the boys and everybody else that was involved with the project did an amazing job, and very proud of the finish.
I'm proud of Kingcraft, I'm proud of the designers that got us there in the end, yeah.
And I think we had a pretty good result in the end of it, but it literally took 2 years of collaboration and then 1 year of building to reach our goals, and we're pretty proud of what we did. Had a pretty good result in the end of it, and we couldn't have done that without Emily and Hugh and their design and their expertise and their understanding of sustainable, practical building. And it was an awesome experience working with Emily and Hugh and their family.